Hello YouTube, this is Luigi the Fourth, and never done EDH in this channel, but I think it's time to start. I'm going to be doing a deck tech of the first stage of my Gisela EDH deck. It's a lot of fun. I haven't actually I bought any cards for it. You know, I'm probably going to proxy some up once I get some more sleeves. But for now, these are just some random good red and white cards I had laying around my house. Gisela herself, oh, this is the oversized Hell Vault promo, by the way, but Gisela herself is really nice. You know, she's really just a game ender. Like, even if I cast her for 9 or 11, you know, it's just still great. She swings for 10. She's got first strike, and all their damage is halved. It's just awesome. She's almost always the winning condition. So I'm gonna go over the creatures, then the non-creatures, and then the lands. So let's start with that. So we start out with Vexing Devil. He's one I scored at the pre-release of Avacyn Restored, like Gisela. Not much to say about him, he's just great. I'll put him in the back, actually. Goblin Fireslinger, you know, not entirely, you know, game-changing, but a good one-drop, and one that I had laying around my house. Knight of the White Orchid, 2/2 first strike for 2 is decent, and when he ramps you, that's even better. Knight of Meadowgrain, better because it's got lifelink, well, that's arguable, but I like it. Yeah, first strike, lifelink, 2/2 for 2 is good. 3/1 Battlecry is also good, even though he doesn't have first strike, which kind of sucks, but he pumps your whole team. Porcelain Legionnaire is, that was a quarter paladin, by the way. Porcelain Legionnaire is a 3/1 first strike for 2, and that's good value. Spectral Rider is, not great, but he's sometimes unblockable 2/2, and that can really get to somebody when you have some equipment on him. Silver Knight has got pro red, and a lot of the things that are going to be trying to kill him, like Incinerate and stuff, are going to be red, so that's great, plus he has first strike. Kiln Fiend gets big for each instance, every time you cast an instant or sorcery, so it's like a mini Charmbreaker, which if you guys have you know, seen other stuff on my channel, you know I love Charmbreaker. Stormblood Berserker, this guy is a 3/3 hard to block for 2, and it's hard to argue with that. White Knight has got pro black. It's kind of like Silver Knight, but a little worse, but still good. Skyknight Legionnaire, great Boros card. Really a nice throwback for when I used to play Naya aggro. I had this on my deck for a really long time, and it's really nice. You know, it surprises them. Plus, you can slam. Gosh, what's it called? Scourge of the Nobilis on it, and it becomes an amazing creature. Mirran Crusader has got double strike. I don't really know what else to say. Cinder Pyromancer, I don't know, just some filler. It's not entirely great, but it's okay. Hearthfire Hobgoblin also has double strike, a little worse than Mirran Crusader, but hey, you take what you can get. Fiend Hunter is an Oblivion Ring attached to a creature. Yep. Emancipation Angel is a 3/3 flyer for 3 that delays you a turn, but is still good. Kind of filler as well. Pyreheart Wolf doesn't look too appealing at first, but an EDH is a real bomb. It makes all your creatures hard to block twice, because it's got Undying. Instigator Gang is a card I've opened on camera. If you want to see that video, click right there. But yeah, it's really fun, especially when it flips. I'll pretty much always have it flipped, like on the turn that I cast it. Or the turn after I cast it, anyway. But yeah, even when it's not flipped, it's good. Hound of Griselbrand, another thing I pulled at the pre-release. That was a good pre-release, by the way. But he's got double strike, and that's a great ability. Plus Undying, also a great ability. Archwing Dragon can just repeatedly hit him for 4, and it's hard to hit with removal, because not only does it have 4 toughness, which is just out of the range of most red removal, but they'd have to instant speed Doomblader or something if they want to kill it. Funny story with this guy, I was playing against my dad playing this deck, and I had like a Holy Justiciar, which was like paired with something that gives it vigilance, Spectral Gate Guards, and he's like, oh yeah, I gotta swing with my Archwing Dragon, and I just tapped it for 3. It was so awesome. Stonehorn Dignitary, one of my all-time favorites, makes them skip their combat, which is awesome. Angelic Overseer gets big and bad if you turn full human, and there's a lot of humans in the deck. Nobilis of War is kind of like Instigator Gang, kind of better, kind of worse. It flies, it gives him 2/0 automatically, you don't have to flip it. one of my first cards that I ever had ever. Zealous Conscripts. This is not, by the way, a promo from an intro pack. This is actually just a foil escort in a random pack. Really good card because you can ultimate planeswalkers, although it never actually ends up happening. But still pretty awesome. 5-drop. Precursor Golem is 3 3/3s, 4 or 5 with a bit of a drawback, but not a huge drawback. Mindclaw Shaman casts instants and sorceries from opponent's hands, and that's really good in EDH because there's going to be a lot of big instants and sorceries. Plus it's red. Archon of Justice is something that exiles other things, plus is a decent body. So, I mean, if they don't kill it, it's going to kill them, and if they do kill it, it's going to kill them some more. Victory's Herald is another one of my favorites, and another one of my first cards ever. Just, you know, makes your creatures really, really good when it's on the attack. Charmbreaker Devils, one of my all-time favorites. I don't think I even need to talk about that. Flameblast can kill your opponent very, very quickly, just the longer that it stays on the battlefield. Sun Titan gets all your good stuff back. Angelic Arbiter, which is a card that I got in a contest from Anime Sam, is really awesome because it's good. Bogardan Hellkite I've never cast, but it deals with an entire team. I don't know why it has flash, it's kind of unnecessary, but it's good, and I think that's it. Next is the non-creatures. This is already a pretty long video, so I'm going to try to go a little faster. Reciprocate is something that deals with any creature that, well, yeah, it just deals with any creature, although it has to deal damage to you before when you cast Reciprocate. Lightning Bolt is the best red card ever. Fireball is a really nice. I have some really nice old art here. I think this is an alpha Fireball, maybe a little different. I don't know. I'll look that up and then put an annotation somewhere. But anyway, Fireball is a really good card, and it kills people and stuff. Devil's Play is a little better because it flashes back. Pillar of Flame exiles creatures, and if you don't need it to, it's a shut shock, although it is a sorcery. Gut Shot kills things for 0 mana. Divine Deflection, it's just such a slap in the face when you cast it, because it's like, I'll do you 5 damage. Nope, I'll deal you 5 damage. Searing Spear is like Incinerate, but a little worse, but still good. Incinerate is like Incinerate, but just about the same. Lightning Helix is also like that, but you gain 3 life. Increasing Vengeance copies your spells, and then copies them again. Lightning Prowess makes your creatures good. Never gotten a chance to cast this, so I don't know if it would actually be good. But in theory. Brimstone Volley is great because when you have Gisela out, you can deal 10 damage to a person, which is how I've killed my dad a couple times. Scourge of the Nobilis makes all your creatures better. Moonhold makes it is basically like a time walk. Oblivion Ring is Fiend Hunter, but not on a creature. Act of Treason steals your opponent's stuff and kills them with it. Ajani Vengeance is the best planeswalker ever. Maybe Venture's a little better. I don't know. Anyway, Angelic Destiny makes any creature into a boss, and then makes more creatures into bosses when you get rid of it. Moonsilver Spear makes a bunch of tokens, and although the casting and equip cost is high, it makes a bunch of tokens. Tectonic Rift is whoops. Sorry about that, peoples. Alright, let's see if I can stand this back up again. Alright. Tectonic Rift is makes all your creatures unblockable, and Stone Rains them for only 4 mana. Hedron makes any big creature into double that creature. Curse of Exhaustion is some of the best defense in the deck because it's good. Waves of Aggression is also one of my first cards ever, and it makes your creatures attack twice. Norn Xanax is also some of the best defense in the deck if you're not playing against white, because they have to just pay a bunch of life for the creatures they attack with. Banishing Stroke technically is a 6-drop, even though it's usually almost always a 1-drop. And putting someone's commander on the bottom is great, especially when it's for 1 mana. Blasphemous Act gets rid of all creatures in a tight spot. And that brings me back to the beginning. And then for the lands, we have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 planes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 mountains. That's awesome. So that was my Gisela EDH deck. Leave some comments suggesting what you want me to get, and I'll just proxy it up. So feel free to just completely go unrestricted on your budget. For some reason, my voice is wavering a little bit right now. I don't know why. I'm not really very nervous, but anyway, tell me what would be good in the deck. That's all for now.